Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are getting to another one of the ones that I missed in the long list of such songs while I was out. This is Purple Kiss with their latest title track, On My Bike, from their newest album, Headway. Now, full disclosure, I actually got to see them perform this song when I went to one of the music shows over there, so I have heard it. And I've seen them perform it. I don't know the lyrics, and I've never seen the video. So there's my disclaimer of like, hey, why some certain parts may not be completely brand new reactions. I will say that I love the direction they went with this one. I can't wait to actually get into it because honestly, from what I've heard and remember, which is mostly the chorus, this is probably my favorite song from them, at least since Sweet Juice. We'll see. Also, I've already bought this album, have not listened to it yet because I wanted to save the reaction for you guys. But it was also cool. So when I was over in Seoul, I went to as many of the K-pop company buildings as I could. And the RBW building actually has a little cafe that you can go to. It's one of the very few that still has one. The YG building has one. Cube has one. I think this might have been the only other one if I remember right. But anyway, point is I went in there and they were having a special promotion where they had like comeback drinks. And so Purple Kiss's special drink was like a taro milk tea. And of course, I was like, hell yeah, because it came with a photo card and I got my bias ear when they gave me the PC, so it was a great experience. Anyway, not that y'all care about that, but it's a little peek into my life and experience with them while I was on vacation. Sadly, it turns out they were also doing a couple of like fan meets while I was there, and I didn't know about them, so I missed them. Sad face. But yeah, all right, let's go check out Purple Kiss with On My Bike. No subtitles because they're English auto-generated, so we'll follow the lyrics on the second playthrough. Already you see this much darker concept than we're getting in most of K-pop today. Got those demon wings. Swan's vocals are gorgeous. Love the chorus, how it drops in. Nice choreo, great vocals, but man, that heavy chorus is just... Yeah. Well, yeah, you see me. I see you too. It's so good. There's my girl. You can hear it's still got those dark, almost gothic elements to it, like some of their earlier witchier vibes. ride the bike off into the sunset, or the moonlight, whatever. Got the horns on them. Okay, so this had a much more modern take on their like I said, their witchier type of concept. Now they in my opinion at least, kind of abandoned that concept, or shifted from it, I guess I should say, because they didn't really abandon it. But they shifted from that concept with Festa and, what was it? Bad Attitude? No. BXX? I know that was the name of the album. I think it was Bad Attitude, the title on this. Anyway, the point is, they shifted away from that like witch concept. This, you can definitely hear elements of that musically in there, but it's very much modernized with the rock elements and this heavier bass. So really cool there. Because I hear that element to it, it makes me think that their bike here that they keep talking about, and that's clearly portrayed, is like the modern day witch's broomstick. Like they're gonna fly off into the future, or in this case, ride off. But I'm not entirely sure, because I don't know the lyrics other than on my bike. And in my head, I keep thinking they're saying Jupiter, but I'm positive that's not the real lyric. So we're gonna follow along with the lyrics on the second playthrough. And yeah, we'll see what they're actually saying here. Yeah, see, like you've got this, not horror, but definitely like a witch type of musicality here. Okay, so my ride painted black, okay, which I do actually find ironic. My ride painted black, but the Ducati is almost pure white, minus the seat. I'm curious why they didn't actually get a black motorcycle for this. That might be my only complaint in the entire song. White does... I can't even say it goes better aesthetically, because I don't have a comparison to go with, but just to match lyrically, I feel like they should have had a black motorcycle. Anyway, okay. Looking forward, vroom, I'm never looking back. All right, so we're making a choice. We're going forward full speed, no regrets. And I keep it on track. Again, no regrets, no wavering. I'm a good girl gone bad. We hear that phrase all the time. Ain't no copycat. Now, I think this line specifically is talking about the music industry as a whole. Because these days, what's really popular is that easy listening sound. New Jeans made it popular, but we've got groups like Eyelid and others that are really popularizing that easy listening sound. And to a certain extent, Purple Kiss even went with that with Festa, and to a lesser extent, but still not quite their previous sound, even with BXX. And yeah, it's just, that's what's popular. But we can clearly hear this song is not that. We're getting much more of that heavy, dark theme. This is much closer to Dreamcatcher than it is to New Jeans, if you had to make a comparison. And so I think they're making a conscious decision to not do that being the easy listening. And so they're saying, like, I'm no copycat. Like, we're not gonna do what everyone else is doing. We're gonna do our own thing. Sing to me, Erie. Gorgeous vocal there from Swan. But anyway, so the refrain, driving, keep on pedaling like a goblin. Is that the real line? Is this a fake translation? I call Erie my little chipmunk because like she's got the little puffy cheeks. But I could totally see her like dressing up as a little goblin, which is why it's making me laugh. But anyway, keep on pedaling like a goblin. There's no stopping. So again, that goes back to the first verse with the looking forward, no looking back, keeping it on track. Um, then Swan's part, no one blocks me. So there is no obstacle. There's no red lights, only green light. Actually, this is just green light. So again, the refrain is reinforcing the verse. We're going forward. We're not stopping. Nothing's causing us to reconsider. We're just full speed ahead. All right, the pre-chorus is going to be, no one's going to tell me where I'm driving off tonight. Again, with the obstacles and only going forward. Wait, just steady, faster than the speed of light. Again, hammering home this message of we're making a decision. We're going forward, full speed, fully convicted, no regrets. Then we'll get into the chorus. No one's gonna tell me where I'm driving off tonight. Hold up. In the video, I like that she matches the downbeat for the chorus with bashing the guitar into the camera. Like, it matches up very perfectly here. Ooh. The choreo is also really nice. Like, they've got the bike starting motion. They've got the, the moving forward, like the formation changes, but they've got this incorporating riding the bike element to their choreo. So, it's very thematically consistent through the choreo, the lyrics. Very, very nice. Maybe overall the strongest effort from them since Sweet Juice, for sure. Okay, it says jumping on up. I knew it didn't say Jupiter. That wouldn't have made any sense. Alright, so on my bike, jumping on up, 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 up the thrilling highway, drive and drive and drive all night, vroom, vroom, running, hop on, come in, on my bike, and then the next few lines repeat, and then the last line, because you like me up on my bike. Heck yeah, we like you up on your bike. And I think this is like their self-awareness line, because they're talking about getting on their bike, and I mentioned this earlier, how I think of their bike as being like their modern day witch's broomstick, flying off or driving off into the night. But it says, you like me up on my bike. Like, for one thing, yeah, you're all hot, and we love to see hot girls on bikes, right? But more importantly, I think they're talking about their style and finding their style. And they're like, you like when we do this. And we like when we do this. So let's do this. Yeah. I like how is on the translation. That one line is labeled interlude. And then it goes into the verse. Like, we really could have just put that with the verse, let's be honest. But okay, whatever. I'm going to read Yuki's verse here just because I don't remember if she goes really fast through here. So, a car for the body, but a bike for the soul, which is already a bar, because you think of a car for the body being safe, right? Because there's a body of the car that you're enclosed. It's far safer than a motorcycle anyway. But also, she's mentioning a car for the body almost being like just a vehicle that can get you where you need to go. It is there. It's, again, for the body, that it is safe, but a bike for the soul, because it's freeing. You're open. You can go fast, and you can, in this case, fly off into the night. So come on, give it some gas. Here I go. Give it some gas has two different meanings. The meaning she's going with here is, of course, like, give it some gas. In other words, like, floor it. Let's go faster. The more gas you give, the faster it'll go. But also, you could take that line as give it some gas, here I go, as in, like, either to themselves or to us, like, give it some gas, give us a little fuel so we can get going. I don't think that's how they mean it, but let's be honest. If we look, and I'm gonna show you, this video's been out for a month, not even 1 million views, guys. Purple Kiss used to have millions of views on their videos. Now, over a month in and still not even 1 million. Like, let's be honest, it's a little disappointing as a fan, and I don't know if the members pay too much attention to that, but clearly their popularity is they've never been as popular as they should be, but because they're so talented. But what popularity they do have, at least in Korea, is declining. Overseas, it's actually growing, but right now, and so maybe it is a veiled message of like, hey, like, come support us so we can keep doing what we love to do. I don't think that's the intended message, but it's certainly one you could take from it. Anyway, the next line, gotta feel the power, I'm flying down the hill. In the midnight hour, we hear that phrase a lot, especially with the witching hour and all of that. Ain't no way I'm standing still. So, you know, again, going back to we're going fast, we're going straight ahead, no regrets. For the body, but a bite for the soul. So come and give us some gas. Here I go. Gotta feed the power. I'm flying down the hill. Fun fact, Yuki was my bias when I first saw Festa. She was my bias when I first saw Festa, but then she wasn't at the concert that I went to here in LA a couple of years ago. Or I guess it was last year. She was doing L's Up stuff from Queendom Puzzle. And so that's when Ire became my bias. Anyway, y'all don't care about that. But again, I like to throw in personal anecdotes. So Swan's refrain here was, ain't nobody stopping my ride, always get the green light. Oh yeah. And then we get the pre-chorus and chorus again. Always gonna tell me where I'm driving up tonight. Tell you know already. I'm not gonna stop it. There's our demon wings. Or dark angel, maybe. Why are earrings messed up so much, though? Okay, hold on, let me look. Okay, I wanted to let Swan's, or Chan's, vocal finish there because it was gorgeous. Alright, so the bridge here. Yeah, I don't like it. I love it. Yeah, I'm a biker. You know it. All we do is fly around the city, and this is the part, now that they're saying fly, this is the part where we see them actually have wings. Later on, we're going to see the horns, but so that's another reason now that I've seen the lyric, I'm even more confident in my statement about the bike being like their modern day witch broomstick. We on fire, on my bike, endless night, pick one, ride or die. So, you know, what it's in our blood. We have to ride, we have to fly, whatever you want to call it, or we're not us. So ride or die, pick one. All we do is fly around the city, we on fire. Then we're back to the chorus, and then I'll just go ahead and read the outro. Car for the body, but a bike for the soul. So this looks like it's just Yuki's verse, but as the outro. Not quite. Okay, so it's car for the body, but a bike for the soul. So come on, give it some gas. Here I go. On my bike. Yeah. Car for the body, but a bike for the soul. So come on, give it some gas. Here I go. And yeah, that's the whole song. So let's let it finish. Got the fire going in the frame around them. That heavy electric bass. Oh. then they literally, the last choreo motion is them giving it some gas, hitting the throttle and driving off fast. Oh, yes. Yes. Love this song. I want more like this. Me and my friend actually just went to the Dreamcatcher concert last week, and that was a lot of fun. And like I said, this is much closer to Dreamcatcher than it would be to something like New Jeans. But they're not trying to be something they're not. They're just trying to modernize the sound that they already had and kind of steered away from. So love the redirect back onto the path that they were on. You know, I keep mentioning Dreamcatcher. Dreamcatcher did something similar, except they didn't really veer off the path. They stuck to their sound, and now what popularity they do have, they've grown organically themselves. I think Purple Kiss can have that same type of result if they stick to their vision. But they're going to have to stay convicted with their vision. And even though this is such a great song and it's not getting the views it should, I think if they keep doing what they're doing, you know, obviously not every song can sound the same, but, you know, same sound. They have potential to get where they should be with their popularity. So I hope that they can make it. I know they've been around for a little while now, and still sad that they're not more popular than they are, but it is what it is. I'll be here to support them. Anybody who's watching, I'm sure y'all will be too. But thanks for being here. Shout out to the patrons. I'll be right up here. Thank you guys for your support. I appreciate you so much. If you're not familiar, the Patreon is available. Links in the description. Access to things that we can't put here on the YouTube, but also guaranteed prioritized requests sent to the top of the request queue every month. If you want to get to the top of the queue, but you don't want to go through Patreon, you can sponsor requests through PayPal as well. Link to that is in the description. And of course, if you want to see what's on the request queue already, the link to that is also in the description. So feel free to check all that out. If you enjoyed, like, share, subscribe to the channel. It helps. I don't normally actually verbalize that anymore because some people think it's annoying, but other people, you know, they like to hear it on all the videos for whatever reason, so I'll throw it in on a few. But anyway, thanks again for being here and checking this one out. And yeah, that's it for now, I guess. I'm going to have this one on loop for a little while I go to the Mama Awards tonight. But take care. I'll catch you for the next one.